let's talk about the holidays, and how much they suck for so many of us. Sometimes they suck a little bit, sometimes they suck a lot, sometimes they're good, depending on where you are, what your relationships look like at any given point in time in your life, due to the fact that you are probably, if it sucks for you, an adult orphan, because, you ended up going no contact with a parent, both parents, family of origin dumped you, all the things, in a narcissistic family system. A lot of times we go no contact with one person and everybody else bands with them, and then that's it, right? And so then we have no one. And we have evidence of holidays all around us all the time. Walk into a store, there's the decorations. Netflix by October now is already posting, we're November now, but already posting all the holiday movies and things like that. I've been in periods of my life where I've been completely alone because, even though I have an adult son and 2 adult daughters, I was divorced, and when they were growing up at one point in time, they would be with their dad. Some holidays, we shared and did all the things, and I would be completely alone. And sometimes I would be invited to other people's houses, and I couldn't tolerate going because it's too hard to watch what I didn't have, even though I'm happy for them to have that. There's so many different moving pieces in here. There's years where I would just shut everything down, communicate to no one, and pretend that it wasn't happening. And one of the things that was born out of that was I recognized it's just another day, and to start looking at it that way. And I've been able to do that pretty successfully from some years. Some years are a little easier that way than others. Other things that have worked for me have been planning something special for myself, buying myself something special, which, sucks a little bit because it's fun to get a gift wrapped that you don't know what it is and somebody thought of you, and now I'm going to start to cry. I miss that. During the times that I didn't have that. And there's still years that I don't have that because I'm traveling and I'm doing, I've made some choices. Like, I'm in Italy now. I don't have my adult son and daughters and my grandchildren around me right now, and I'm not flying back. And, it's just, it's not cost effective for me to do that this year. Maybe next year will look different. So because I'm moving around, I don't have community where I am. I could go somewhere I have community, but I'm just not doing that this year. And so I do feel sad around the fact that I'm not going to have a little present to open. People can mail me things, but I'm like a moving target. So not really, so it's hard to be a person who doesn't have family traditions and family around the holidays when you're an adult orphan who's been abandoned by your family. Even when we're the ones who walk away, we're the ones who are abandoned because we were pushed out through the abuse and things like that. We were abandoned by not being loved and protected and cared for in the first place. The abandonment happened. The going no contact was just kind of a validation of that, I guess. And so other things that I've done over the years is I volunteered. And I have to say the most effective, best, heart-filling thing that I have ever done for myself without realizing that that's what was going to happen was volunteering over the holidays. Like I had an organization where we would deliver new backpacks filled with essentials that were all brand new to people experiencing homelessness, and making their day and connecting with them and having that human experience. That was the best experience. I did that for several years when I lived in Canada, and I loved it. I guess my point in sharing this is to acknowledge and validate all of you who struggle during this time of year, and to tell you the different things that have helped me. So one is just treating it like it's just another day and pretending it's not happening. I'm not one for sticking my head in the sand, but that's actually helped me. And then the next day I'm like, okay, that's over. That wasn't so bad. Crying in my cornflakes and grieving my losses has been another way that I've handled it, and it's necessary. Our grieving process, being angry, feeling our emotions, giving ourselves the space to. You're allowed to feel sorry for yourself. That doesn't make you a bad person. It's a sorry circumstance. It's a horrible circumstance. It's unnatural. We shouldn't be in it. Volunteering has been the one that's healed me. Truly. And even though like I'm sad that I'm far away from my loved ones that I do have, that I'm fortunate to have, because I know lots of people don't even have that, this holiday season, I'm not dreading it. I'm sad that we're not around each other. We'll connect and maybe I'll find some community between now and then. I mean, Thanksgiving doesn't mean a whole lot to me at this point because I've been in Europe for a couple of years and it's just not significant. And the rest of the holidays, I'll find something to entertain myself, or I'll binge eat sweets that I enjoy and not feel guilty about it, or any number of things. So, and then I'll mark myself safe from another holiday season. I know there's not a lot I can say to make it better, and I wish that there were. Maybe what we can do, though, is remind ourselves in the comment section here by interacting that we're not alone, encourage one another, talk to one another. And I probably won't post things on the day. I don't do a lot of holiday content just for this very reason. We all will know it's happening. I don't think you need to remind you. Whatever you do, I wish you the easiest holiday possible. I wish you all good things. Because I can't say happy holidays or anything like that because, that might, for some of you, it's not going to be one, and for others it is. So I hope everybody has a stress-free, easy as possible holiday season, and remembers that you are a lovable, beautiful human being and you deserve better, and provide yourself with the better. It sucks that you may not have somebody to do that for you. Find the power in doing it for yourself. I do. That's one of the things that's also worked for me. So I'm wishing you lots of peace. I'm sending you lots of love and beautiful, warm vibes and virtual hugs. And I wish I could be there with every one of you that doesn't have someone. And this is my way of doing so. I'll see you soon.